everybody doing tonight here in Wheeling, West Virginia? Well, the scene getting bigger and bigger. See the television cameras for the first time ever. LPW is a television TV. It will be done on webcast and also on Comcast Cable, Channel 190. Absolutely, thank you guys. It's a big step for LPW, huge step. Alright, let's see, last time I was here, how did my night go? Well, I lost a fist pump challenge to Robbie E. I tapped out to a finger foot leg lock by a chick named Mackenzie York. But I did survive the Hall of Fame of being 7 without getting hurt. So I guess 1 out of 3 at that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's kind of, as you can see, our Hall of Fame wall is starting to grow. I've still got about half the pictures to put up. This year's class, inductee number 1 was the Maestro of professional wrestling. Inductee number 2 made his TNA return this past Thursday night, and he was the youngest member to ever be inducted, Sanjay Dutt. Also, inductee number 3 was Robert Gibson of the Rock and Roll Express. Last month, UFC Hall of Famer Dan the Beast Severn. Now, before I bring out my next guest, and I don't know how I'm going to properly do this, because his uncle is a good friend of mine. I actually pride myself after Uncle Eric. A lot of people's been wanting to know about this November 24th show, if you've been following my Facebook. It's going to be Team Blaze versus Team Franchise. Either I'm gone for good, or the franchise is never allowed to return to LPW, not these shows up to work to begin with. So, I figured, since we are rocking and rolling with TNA is everything we can do, I thought it kind of made sense for Jack Blaze's team to be TNA Superstars. And I think the franchise's team is going to be ECW Superstars. Franchise, who you gonna get? Axel Rotten? The Blue Meanie? Oh no! Sabu. Well, what about New Jack? Everybody want to see New Jack return? Balls Mahoney, there's a good one. Tommy Green. And guess what, franchise? The best ECW guys you ever had work for TNA. That's Bully Ray. That's Brother D-Dog. That's Rob Van Dam. And I don't care if he's retired or not, the Human Suplex Machine tag was the best SOB in ECW. You were scared. You were scared of tags, and I know it. Now, my first team number. I thought long and hard. Who's it going to be? Somebody after my own heart. Who is somebody could represent TNA, LPW, in my vision? And guess what, Shane? I'm going to announce my team, and you've got exactly 1 month to announce your first team member. Because my first team member also happens to be from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My team captain is a little bit about wrestling. He has, I like to have this around my neck. He happens to have gold medals around his. Well, Shane, I'm dropping the bombshell. My first team member is Olympic gold medalist Kurt freaking Angle. It's real, it's damn real. Right. Well, my friend Jack. Again, for those of you that have followed me since 2007 when I started this with Lex Luger, I had one goal. One goal. That's to show proper respect. The guys that are on that wall have deserved, and yes, you will see some ECW guys I have inducted already, like New Jack, Raven, Steve Torino. So I do show respect there too. But back to my shirt. I said big two for a reason. Because I'm sick and tired of the commercialized shows that WWE puts on. I'm getting sick and tired of guys like Drew Carey getting airtime. I'm really getting sick and tired of somebody remembering their favorite moment of Monday Night Raw out of the 1000th episode coming July 23rd. Being Bob Barker? That's what you can remember is Bob freaking Barker? Pull me nuts here, Vinny Mac. What about guys that have broke their neck for you? What about guys that fell from the ceiling and given their life for you? What about guys that needed medical attention that never got it? And now, the only thing we can say is rest in peace. Now, because of that, the Hall of Fame means one thing to me. It's showing respect to guys that lace up the boots, come to entertain each and every one of you, whether they were at the top of the card, whether they were at the bottom of the card. And my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, was one of the most entertaining and best professional wrestlers to ever come out of World Wrestling Entertainment. And I don't know how we're going to get through this induction, bear with me, but ladies and gentlemen, give it up for former WWE superstar, OVW trainer, Eugene! Ladies and gentlemen, I say let's give one big loud Lisa for Eugene. Brother, I don't know how we're going to do this, but I want to bring up a couple of things, and I'm going to call you to come be on my Hall of Fame. Thanks. Listen, Eugene. Focus, focus. 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 Okay, question number one. Eugene, number one question. Ready? All right. I noticed that in your matches, you like to do the moves of all of your favorite superstars, your heroes. Who is Eugene's number one hero? It doesn't matter who your hero is!
figured I would just give him as little respect as I could.
Alright, let's try this, alright? This is going to be one-word answers. I give you a name, first thing that comes into your brain,
Yes.
say it.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan, Cheese Whiz. Bret Hart.
Broccoli.
Your uncle, my mentor, Eric Bischoff.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Alright. Focus, man. I gotta ask you.
Yes.
Word association. Yours truly, Jack Blaze.
Okay, who?
Jack Blaze.
Oh, used car salesman? This is where you told me to say that you're my newest hero, right?
I told you to say that.
Yes, you said if I come to the Hall of Fame, then I have to say that you're my newest hero.
Can we move on with the, oh yeah, the plaque and the certificate. We'll do that part and, throw me off my game, man. Throw me off my game. I want you to hold this up. I learned it from your Uncle Eric, which, by the way, why did you give him such a hard time? He's such a good mind in this business. You do look up to your authority figures, right? Guys in charge.
You know, people who are in charge of kids are nice to you, but Eric Bischoff was, well, he was a butthole.
Okay, do we have the certificate and the plaque handy? So far, so good. So far, so good. Why were they laughing? Eugene?
Yes, sir.
First off, on behalf of my CEO of the franchise, so you notice the new franchise? Well, he made a video for you. We're going to see that I made one. We're going to see who made a better video. Yes, video for you. But first, on behalf of myself and the franchise, Shane Douglas, Eugene, we want to welcome you as inductee number 5 into this year's class of the Hall of Fame. Definitely, I saved the best for last. For those of you that have never seen these, these are the 8x10 size plaques that every legend that comes through these doors goes home with. Greg Valentine's, I say it every time, these are nicer than Vincent's. They hang on their walls and they call me years later still thanking me for these plaques, guys. This is what each one of them gets right here. And Eugene, one thing about professional wrestling, you're all the pain, the injuries, the sweats and tears. You put your mind, your body, your soul on the line. If there's one thing that you have given all of us, it's something that a lot of professional wrestlers can't. And it's a reason to tune in again next week. You gave us that. You gave us that entertainment factor. You were one of the guys that made me want to watch Monday Night Raw. And because of that, that's right, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to again welcome you and thank you for your contributions, and I know we have not seen the last of Eugene. And while the video is on its way, Eugene, I'm going to let you have this time as we load up your video. Say what this means to you, to your fans. This is your time.
It's really an honor to be given an award like this. You know, I say this a lot, but I truly mean it. I've been all around the world. You know, I've seen some good wrestlers, and I've seen some good fans. I've seen some great crowds, but there's nothing like coming truly to a place like this and seeing a great crowd right here in West Virginia. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, we are waiting for the video to come upstairs, so kind of give us a second here.
What are you supposed to be?
Me? The chairman. See, look.
The chairman wears a t-shirt and a necklace and a hat like that? No, I have not seen him. Get the coat. Get the coat. We need the coat here. I need to see the whole presentation. Nothing wrong with a little bit of the sacrament.
Now, there are two video clips. We're going to see which one the fans like better. Shane doesn't say the first one, so you tell me, Eugene. The second one I did. I'm not going to take it to a vote, but the second one is mine. So,
let's go, Eugene! Let's go, Eugene! Let's go, Eugene! Let's go, Eugene!
oh, I see a living. You'll see video 1 and video 2 and the main menu pops up.
Oh no, not that.
I brought you here to manage a wrestler. He's a very special talent. And the fact is, he's my nephew. Anyway, his name is Eugene. Regal. Eugene. Amateur.
Douglas is
Thanks for coming.
We're going to hear it from the fans first before we hear it from Eugene. If you thought that Shane's video was a better video showing his career and the respect, let's hear it for the franchise Shane Douglas. That's kind of shocking, all right. But if you like, mine had a song, Tearjerker. I cried a couple times, showed some of the highlights. If you thought Jack Blaze Productions was better, let me hear that. Well, I guess the deciding factor in all of this becomes you, sir. You saw them both. Which one made you happy?
They both made me happy. I thought they were both really, really good. Shane Douglas is a friend of mine, and for him to go out of his way to do that means the world to me. And for you to do what you did, and I know what you did with that video, was something on its own. And I think these fans sometimes don't appreciate you as much as they should. So for one time, I think, you know, even though I'm getting inducted, we need to give it up for Jack Blaze.